Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talking Raw. I'm your host, Chris Kretschmann. It is nice to talk to you guys on this Thursday evening. We had an impact to talk about, or we have an impact to talk about, I'm sorry. We're going to get into that in just a second. I just want to remind you guys, though, please do hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about everything I've been doing lately in the comment section below. Hit the like button and share this with all your friends. Impact tonight. I got to be honest, I didn't enjoy Impact tonight. I thought it was a rather boring show. Not enough wrestling on it. Too many promos, too many backstage segments, too many unnecessary things in this episode of Impact. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. Actually, right now, we have the Sony 6 Invitational Battle Royal. I have to say, look, Josh Matthews needs to start putting over the talent more because literally Matt Sydal and Suicide had a fantastic encounter to start off this match, and the whole entire time he was talking about his match at Slammiversary. And I'll continue to call this out. This is bad commentating by a commentator that I actually enjoy. I think Josh Matthews is a pretty good commentator, but this must be a directive from somebody in the back because I believe that Josh Matthews knows better than to commentate a match like this. He knows that one of the most important things about commentating is putting over the talent. Because if you're not going to put him over, who is? I like the interaction between Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards. I really did. I love them as the Wolves. I think they should have had a singles match at Slammiversary and not a mixed tag team match, even though I like the fact, this stipulation that they added for the match. But I don't like the fact that it's a mixed tag team match. I wanted to see these guys go one-on-one, and that's not what we're getting at Slammiversary. Maybe at Bound for Glory. Hopefully they do. But I like the way that they protected both of these guys. Eddie Edwards eliminated himself by clotheslining Davey Richards over the top rope. And this is a good way to protect both men because you got to think, these guys are in a headlining match at Slammiversary, and both men need to be protected. Also, I really like Eddie Edwards. I just think when he won the TNA title, it was just too early. He's going to be a big star. He's going to be a really big star. And he's young, too. He's like really, really young. He's like 30. He's going to be a big star. Mahabahi Shira wins. It was a nice moment for Shira, but honestly, I could care less for this match. I didn't think it was a good match at all. It was pointless. It was whatever. EC3 comes out as E-Sing 3. The promo was fantastic for this, but I didn't enjoy the E-Sing 3 gimmick. I thought it was unnecessary. And really, I mean, ever since EC3's turned heel, I think that he's been fantastic. But I mean, this really didn't do anything for him. It didn't do anything for him or his match at Slammiversary. So we're going to move on. We have Josh Matthews Sparring Session versus a local enhancement talent. I really like Josh Matthews on the mic. I actually really like Josh Matthews as a commentator. He plays a prick really, really well. I understand people don't like Josh Matthews. They have their gripes with Josh Matthews. To each their own. I like him. And if I'm going to respect your opinion, you got to respect mine as well. I like Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews wins via a Steiner recliner, that alluding to the fact that his tag team partner at Slammiversary is going to be Scott Steiner. And Josh Matthews wasn't as bad as I thought he was in the ring. Or as bad as I thought he was going to be in the ring. Not as bad as I thought he was going to be. Lashley comes out after the match. Shearer comes out to save the local enhancement talent after Josh Matthews was beating down the local enhancement talent, and then Lashley comes out to pretty much help Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews, that is. I'm botching everywhere, I'm sorry. And Lashley ran out of the ring after Alberto El Patron came down to save Shira and the local enhancement talent. I can't wait for their match at Slammiversary. I think Lashley should retain, even though I think El Patron is going to win. I think there must be something in El Patron's contract saying, we'll give you the TNA championship if you do sign. And I think that's where they're going. I don't think that they should go that way. I think right now Lashley's just too hot. He's on a roll in the company right now. I don't think you take the title off Lashley, but I think that's what they're going to do at Slammiversary. In between segments and matches, by the way, I didn't want to bring this up because it's just so bad. but I'm going to have to bring it up. These Joseph Park and Jeremy Borash training sessions and packages, these video packages, are the worst. They're terrible. They're so bad. I don't understand why they keep airing them. Like, everybody hated them, and they're going to continue to air it. I know the episode's made weeks in advance, but you can cut these things out. You can. And when you hear the negative reaction that it's been getting over the last week, for you to put it in the episode again and keep it in there is just irresponsible. We then get Trevor Lee versus Braxton Sutter. Braxton Sutter wins in a very short match. Then Sienna comes out and Laurel Van Ness follows along with her. And Sienna cuts a fantastic promo on Allie. I never thought Trevor Lee was that good, by the way. I want to talk about the match real quick. I never thought Trevor Lee was that good, but they're really starting to bury this guy. They are really starting to bury this guy. And, he was a crucial piece in the X Division picture throughout 2016, and I think that he could be a very crucial piece in that division, even though I don't think he can be a champion again. I think the right move is for him to be booked moderately strong, so at least you have a credible name in the division to put over younger talent or talent that you're trying to push at the moment. I don't think that they should be burying Trevor Lee at the moment. But let's get back to the knockouts part of this. I'm really starting to like Allie now. I really am. She reminds me a lot of Bailey. Now, let's see if they'll book Allie correctly, unlike they've been booking Bailey on Raw, even though this is not a WWE show at the moment. So let's move on. Moose comes out to the ring for a promo. Before he could get started, Eli Drake and Chris Adonis come to the ring, and a tag match was announced for Slammiversary. The segment was fine. It really was. I just don't like how many multi-man matches we have at Slammiversary. I don't like it at all. And it's mainly with people who have no business being in a wrestling ring. And that lies true with this one as well, because we all know who Moose's tag team partner is going to be. That's former Pittsburgh Steelers running back, currently a free agent, D'Angelo Williams. So we're going to move on to the main event of the evening, which is Sanjay Dutt versus Low Ki. I expected much more out of these two. I really did. It wasn't a bad match. I was just underwhelmed. And it was a great moment for Sanjay, but I don't feel as special as I thought it would be. And maybe that's because of the quality of the match, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel anything when Sanjay Dutt won. And that sucks, because I should feel something when somebody's been working their tail off for years upon years upon years upon years for something, and then when that finally comes true, I should feel a certain way. I didn't feel a certain way with this. I was just like, yeah, whatever. If it didn't happen, I really wouldn't care. So Sanjay Dutt is the new X Division champion. And it just didn't feel special to me. Even though with Impact tonight, it was just not good. I didn't like it. I didn't think it was a good show at all. And I think the writers are capable of putting on a better show than they did tonight. And I'm sorry that I was botching everywhere. I am so tired. It's about 1:54 in the morning here. So I am very, very tired at the moment. I just had a game tonight, so I'm sorry for the late review. I'm sorry that I sound tired. I just am tired. So thank you guys for tuning in and staying with me throughout the duration of this review. If you did enjoy this, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. Have a good one.